They tried to say the gun wasn't loaded. They tried to say Man of Steel had more aura. But after 1A, 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 Superman prevailed. I'ma be real with you guys today. I honestly just needed a Superman yap session. Like, legitimately, this movie's importance level, not even to just me, but to the superhero genre in general, is absolutely ridiculous. Like, legitimately, what this movie represents is when you see MCU nowadays, it's at the highest it's ever been. You have some projects about some of the most obscure characters in the universe and people are actually watching them. And you legit have gotten none of that without Iron Man 2008. And of course people didn't realize it at the time, but this Superman essentially represents the same level of importance that Iron Man movie did back then. This is the start, the rebirth, the crisis to a whole nother universe. Like, it's weird, right? But I genuinely feel like where media is nowadays, if we don't have an active live action Superman, the literal embodiment of what all heroes should be across fiction, actually active, then not even just superhero movies, but the genre as a whole is gonna be lacking. This was a character we genuinely needed to exist. David Cornsweet Superman needed to be real. And it really feels like the re-beginning of a renaissance for superhero films going forward. It's already starting, because I can promise you before this last 2 weeks or so, nobody was looking for a Mr. Terrific in the Terrifics film. But now I'm on board, and if I don't see more of this character who was the literal MVP of the Superman movie, I'm gonna freak. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't completely get how everybody was doubting James Gunn as we were going into this movie. I knew he was certified since he came out with the Scooby-Doo movies. This man is talented at writing fiction. The gun is always loaded. And 100% all of that love for fiction and media in general going directly into the Man of Steel, the Hope of Tomorrow himself. This movie turned out exactly how I wanted it to be. It was way more than hype moments and aura. Even from the suit reveal, the multiple levels of influence that went into that suit, from the Kingdom Come logo on his chest to the collar on his neck being the New 52 suit to the symbol being on his back. This wasn't meant to just be a fresh take on Superman and give us something new. This was meant to be a love letter to all 80 plus years that this character has been known to actually exist. In fact, this is Editor Pizza here. I implore all of you to deadass just get faded and go watch the new Rockstars 1 hour plus video detailing all 150 plus details in the movie. You're gonna realize just how much they went out of their way to cook with this Superman. Like, this movie legitimately did a really good job at capturing why Superman even exists in general. He shows you there's a reason to wake up and try just a little bit harder than you did the day before. A reason to go out there and, even if it's the smallest bit, try and make somewhat of a positive impact. Seeing it in live action and seeing him be real, it just means so much to me as not just a Superman fan, but a genuine superhero fan. In this movie, you can really feel it. The floodgates have truly now opened for the DC universe. You can see so much of it in the references throughout this movie that the characters that you love and adore so damn much in the DC universe, they exist. They're already around. The small bit they gave us was just enough to have me fiending for so much more out of this universe. I need the Flash family. The small glimpse of what we got out of Guy Gardner, seeing a fully fleshed out Green Lantern corpse might genuinely bring a tear to my eye. The corpse of the Lantern Rings in general. Like, Superman was the main focus of this movie, but they did just enough giving shine to other characters, like Hawkgirl, who will truly shine if they were to get solo films of their own. Like, someone even mentioned that this movie feels like you dropped right in the middle of an ongoing series that's on its like 4th season. But that's genuinely how superhero movies should feel. Like, every time you tap into these individual stories, that is nothing but a small glimpse of what the universe actually is. That's how you're supposed to read comics. That's how you discover other heroes and other organizations you might be interested in. Like, when you look back on it, it's crazy how much this Superman movie had on his shoulders in order to genuinely succeed. Like, it's a little bit different because, like, if Iron Man had flopped all the way back in 2008, it wouldn't have destroyed the chances completely of there being a Marvel live action universe. But with this Superman movie already coming off the backs of a DCEU that unfortunately did not succeed, this was genuinely a Hail Mary make or break type of situation for the DC universe going forward. I truly do applaud James Gunn, David Cornswell, honestly the whole cast for putting their love into this universe enough to re-spark a whole universe of heroes that it is a shame that we didn't have them fully fleshed out by now in live action. I honestly want to give some applause to stuff like the Blue Beetle movie and Peacemaker, which helped really keep this universe alive before it truly got started. Those series slash movies truly kept me fed while I knew that this universe was cooking. Also, Creature Commandos, absolute banger. There's just so much that comes with this movie, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Its rewatchability is off the charts. From the outstanding hate that Lex Luthor put into his performance. I didn't know Nicholas Hoult could cook like that. Last time I saw him, he was Beast in X-Men. But I legitimately felt the exact same amount of rage that he did for Superman. He could have honestly convinced me to be on his side with his passion alone. Why is he a Superman? He's a super it. Like, I'm being genuinely serious here, bro. Like, that was a all-timer performance for Lex Luthor and villains in general. Honestly, I can't even imagine where we're gonna be in the next 5 years when it comes to DC media, but I know that we are off to a genuinely wonderful start. I don't think we could have honestly been in any better hands for this character and this universe to be handled going forward. Everybody that was a part of this film absolutely cooked. They knew what it took to get in the lab and create peak fiction, and it makes me want to tear up, but the real start of the DC universe is here, and I couldn't be happier. Subscribe and let me know who you're the most excited to see. What movie needs to be next aside from the ones and series that have been announced? If you enjoyed this video and you agree with the Superman Yap session, let me know in the comments down below. But my name is Time Pizza, and I will see you pizza people on the other side of the slice. Peace. She a person, color times in the bag. If she wanna go, she wanna